So Lou, when you're looking for a drummer, either for your band or if somebody hits you up and say, "Yo, I need a sub, I need a drummer. Can you shoot me somebody in your Rolodex?" What exactly do you look for?
Okay, so far as drummers, sometimes it really it depends. Also, one thing, it depends on the gig.
The gig,
right?
I could imagine.
If the gig, to me, if it's a gig, if I'm not doing a gig, and if I really don't know what the gig is, or if it's somebody I really don't know, and then I may just random drummer.
Yeah, I got you.
Or I just send them to my group.
Got
you. You could make a post in your group and see who you can find.
And share DFW Shed Sessions.
Yep. So
sure can.
Yeah. So, but if I'm on the gig and if I'm looking for something that's gonna be solid, or if I'm not gonna give something solid or something, in regards of just I guess under the powers that be, under, just make sure it's good under me and
my name,
my name or whatever. Always somebody that's solid on pocket and being on time and very active in doing all those things, being professional. Then that's those things that I look for when I'm looking for a drum, or really any musician.
You know what I've been hearing a lot lately? That I try to push back a lot. I try to push back because my thing is I don't think that matters, right? But I've been here as of late. I've been hearing we want your drums to match. Your drums got to match.
Match what?
Like the kit?
Yeah, the kit.
Like,
the kit.
like
the kit's got
everything
okay.
has to match itself.
Yeah, because
yeah, I mean I can see that because presentation.
Well, I mean, but if we go into
like I said, that just depends on the gig.
But for me, my thing is I don't know. I try not to use words like people are stupid. But my thing is it's like, yo, how does the kit sound?
But what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Somebody who's hiring you, what's wrong with them saying, "Hey, do you have a kit that matches?"
It's okay to talk to me about your preferences, right? But my thing is, one of my pet peeves is that people hear with their eyes. People hear with their eyes. People, especially when it comes to drummers, right? People think. People would think because if the music is loud, it's probably the drummer's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally,
yeah. People would think just because I have drumsticks don't mean that I can't play soft. People would think oh, the only way he can play soft is if he have brushes. No, that's not true.
Quite the
you know
contrary.
what I'm saying?
Quite the
you know
opposite.
what I'm saying? It's like, so with in most cases when people that don't really know about the instrument. Now, of course, there are definitely bad apples out there, right? But for the most part, when people that don't know about the instrument, they hear with their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I understand to a certain extent, having like a drum set that's one color for certain aesthetics or whatever. I get it. I get it, but I'm talking about the people who equate that to you being a good drummer, or equate that to the drum sounding good, or you know what I'm saying.
Only way I could say, like, for me, presentation wise, like having a kit that's all the same color is maybe like a wedding gig or something like that.
I feel that.
Yeah, like literally. But other than that, I mean, you definitely should.
That's usually corporate situations.
Yeah, literally.
Now, I was talking to somebody one time and they let their drummer go because like their drummer, he had a custom bass head, and his bass head was his bass head had like a picture of a chick butt on it or something.
Oh man!
So it's like something like that.
Okay.
Like something.
Well, I mean, you got to keep it professional.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm glad that y'all have some, because I think of it from a. I'm not a drummer. I'm a musician from the tambourine standpoint. I don't care what you say, Jay. I don't care what you say.
She part of the tambo choir. Yes,
But I think
you don't have to kiss ass to be here, bro. You here? You here, bro? You here? You don't have to condone none of that, bro.
I'm not paying him no attention.
All right.
I'm not paying him no attention.
But I think excuse me, y'all.
She can't even get the lie out.
Ooh.
She can't even get it out.
I think it's important. I've seen drummers come, and I've said this before. I've seen drummers come to an establishment, whether it's a hole in the wall, a church, a corporate setting, a club, a bar, your mama's house, your mama's backyard, whatever. I've been in all those settings. And I hate to see a drummer or any musician, because I feel like your equipment is an extension of you. Okay, so how you take care of your equipment, you come in all raggedy, busted, and disgusted, I feel like your equipment gonna be the same.
Well, just because it look busted don't mean necessarily it'll sound busted.
But my thing is, if you take pride in your appearance, why not take pride in your equipment? And the reason why I say that is because I've seen drummers just stuff a blanket in the drum head. I mean the bass drum.
Again. A drum set that doesn't match don't mean it's not good equipment.
I'm not saying it's not good equipment. I'm saying taking pride in your equipment.
You should definitely take pride in your equipment.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
so if
Absolutely.
you know that you're taking pride in your equipment, you know your equipment is going to be front and center. Like I can understand if you like ducked off or you behind some type of partition or whatever. But if you are in the middle of the stage, why not take pride in your drum set? I don't think there's something wrong for somebody to say, "Hey, can your drum set match?"
Maybe
I'm understanding wrong.
You're talking about taking pride in the upkeep of your equipment, right?
Yes.
That plus
the
all of the each tom matching with the snare. Those are two different things.
Yeah. Apples and oranges.
Those are two different things.
I get what you're saying though. In that setting, I think it's all semantics. If the people who are hiring you, it's a specific color or whatever, and they want, let's say, an all white. And I'm gonna use this reference because I see DJ whenever he's out gigging, he's got a pearl. All white pearl that he pretty much uses anywhere. Neutral color, and it just works. If you're in a professional setting like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you talking about the company he play with?
Yeah,
that's the company's kit.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So the company just got their own kit. This is what we want, so I'm gonna buy it.
When he said
I'm with that too.
I knew it, cause your thing is, well, if you want my stuff to match, then give me. I knew it.
Don't get me wrong. I do. I have a couple kits that match each other. But I'm just saying. That's just one of the things. I don't think it's as necessary as people make it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't care. I say that like it's me hiring.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care about the snare not matching, because I know that there are different snares that do different things. Just like, you know, I feel like a drummer treats a snare like his side piece or his main piece.
That's my baby.
So
snare, man,
you said that's your baby.
That's important.
Yeah. So I know that the snare may not necessarily match, especially when you have different snares that sound different ways for different occasions, for different aesthetics of the room. You know, the vibration
and even by that logic, it doesn't make sense.
Because, I mean, unless you got, like, side cameras or something on it, you're not going to see this. The snare is going to be the last thing you probably going to see.
Well, by that logic, if my kit needs to match, my snare needs to match the kit, right? By that logic.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And but that's what I'm saying. So why would it be okay for me to have a different snare?
A different snare if my kit needs to match. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I get what you're saying.
People are stupid.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But not me.
I wasn't talking about you specifically.
So do you get that? Do y'all get that quite a bit when people talking about they want the drums to match?
I've just heard it. I
kind of hearing.
I would say fortunately enough for me, for the circles that I travel in, I don't get. And me and Jared are traveling some of the same circles.
I've never heard it.
That's not something it's not that serious.
It's not an issue.
But
I think it is.
But I have heard it.
Yeah. I've heard it. I've never luckily been able to experience it.
I have heard.
This company I was working for, named Howard Hughes, I'm gonna tell you how It's on. Well, I know it was acquired some years ago, but it was owned by Jews, and every year we had Emerald City out there. Mm-hmm. Every year at the company parties. Wow. And one of the things, because I was in, I work in finance, so I have to pay for everything that's going on. And the first thing that the CEO asked me, he said, "Hey, did you talk to them and let them know this is what I want it to look like?" And I said, "Okay, well, let me relate it to
Oh yeah, that's corporate. They very
detailed. That's what I'm saying. So corporate wise, I've been in those areas where they're like, no, Christmas we got photography, we got videography, we got all these aesthetics going on. We need the band, we need everything that we're hiring has to be on point.
But see, the budget is there as well, though.
And the budget is there.
So I mean, of course, in that like in that sense, you want everything on point. I mean, you look at the Grammys, the Oscars, everything. Nothing is out of place. Like from color, everything, outfits, suits. Like in some of these corporate,
But
events.
that goes back. Invest in what you want.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't expect me to make your dreams come true, and you're not properly investing in what you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
definitely get that one. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.